Happy New Year! Hi and welcome back to the Polymer Clay channel and Happy New Year. So today I'm going to show you how to make a complete plant pot. Now that was harder to say than it actually sounded. So this is going to be a whole pot. I'm not covering anything, I'm not using anything as a base. This is just purely polymer clay. So here we go. Thanks for watching the tutorial. So this is the show and tell part where I talk about what I've made, what I liked, what I didn't like, and how you can do better. So I'm going to show it to you now. So here we go. I'm going to show you nice and close up to start off with, and then I'm going to give you a little bit of a rundown about what it looked like to start off with and then how you can make it look better. So here we go, all the way around. It is just literally a stamped pattern. That is all there is to it, and of course mica powder, because it isn't one of my products without it having a whole bunch of either glitter or mica powder on it, let's face it. So let's go all the way round. I've used a mould for these hearts and I literally just one stamp. Now on the middle, you know what I mean, on the inside, now that is because that is the clay that I started with when I created the first pot. Now you probably thought I was absolutely mad because it looked like something the 5-year-old would do, and that's exactly why I loved it. And no, I didn't think I was going to ever leave it like that, but I knew that I needed to get a structure first and then you create the pattern, because if you tried to pattern the original one, it's not going to work because it will squash in, or you'll press on this side and squash that side. It doesn't work. So create the inside. You can make it any shape you want. I went with a general kind of normal circular sort of base on the inside, and then sort of it's almost kind of like, well, I'm calling this the cauldron plant pot because, you know, it's got feet and everything. But anyway, I like this idea because it was really, really simple. Now you can either make it thicker or thinner, it doesn't matter, but it does have to stay up in the oven. So you need it to have a little bit more structure. And what I would recommend is once you've got it into the shape that you want it, leave it for as long as you can, or put it in the fridge for a little while, and that will mean that it will stay still. Now if you have soft clay and you make this out of soft, you are going to need to leave it for a couple of hours on the basis that it might sort of just fold in, or you touch it and it will collapse. You don't want that. So when I put this in the oven as just the base part, I put a ball of foil and it was loosely wrapped, so it was a fair amount, a good kind of, I don't know, maybe a metre, and then balled it up and put it in. Now why you do that is because it needs to have a bit of a base before you even start. Then you let it cool, obviously once it's out of the oven, and then you come up with your design. Now I wanted something nice and simple, all in one thing. You don't actually have to do that. You can use any patterns you like, because any pattern will work if you're covering it in mica powder. It looks brilliant. I don't know why, but it's just really cool like that. So let's go right in again. Now these were a mould that I got. I can't remember exactly, but I will find a similar one on Amazon, or this one if I can find it. And the texture mat that you can actually get from Amazon, it is really nice. It's in a cake baking section, and I will link that in the description as well, because they are one of my favourite ones. So all the way round, I literally did it, cut a strip, and then folded it round. Now to make hardened polymer clay stick to unhardened polymer clay, or baked or unbaked, that's tricky. So you get out the Sculpted adhesive and stick it all over. Now as you saw from the tutorial, it is pretty sticky. It isn't quick to do because you have to sort of pat it all on, and the best way to do that is all over first, and then you put it on like this, and then you put it around. That would work. Then that way you can then cut and trim and things like that, and it does stay on, so it does actually work. I wouldn't recommend putting anything on baked clay that doesn't have some sort of adhesive on it, because it just doesn't stick and you'll get into a bit of a muddle with it. But this worked absolutely brilliantly. Now there are 13 little hearts on here, and I wanted to get 13 on there for a very, very personal reason. But so I actually put one on the inside. Now the reason why I did it there is because I just couldn't get it anywhere else, which is why there's one on here. Now if you wanted to create something else that was really cute and personal for yourself, you could do that on the inside. And a couple of things that you can do: you can put plants on polymer clay, you can put the dirt in, and they absolutely love it. I'm going to show you a picture at the end. I'm going to show you what my Christmas cactus looks like in a polymer clay pot. He went from a very, very small looking thing to an absolutely gigantic flowering monstrosity, and you'll be able to see that at the end with the glamour shots. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I don't have it to grab right now, so I'll show you a picture of it. And that has grown from a little baby to a big plant in a polymer clay pot, so it does actually work. If you are concerned at any point, you can put a liner in here. That's a proper true liner, or you can use a little plastic bag with some holes in if you wanted to, but it really isn't necessary. However, what is necessary is drainage holes. Now, I have put originally 5 on here, 4 in the corners, but of course when I put the leg on I covered one up, so it's got 4. It's got a big one in the middle there, and then it's got 3 little ones here, and these are what I call bun feet. Now, you used to be able to, back in, I don't know, 2000s or 1990s, somewhere around, you used to get a lot of furniture with bun feet, so that's why I'm calling them that. So it's literally a ball of clay and then squashed, and it supports this. Now, I baked it on this, so it was baked clay, unbaked feet, and that worked a treat, and it didn't move in the oven. They may sort of be a little bit more squashed down, obviously based on the weight of the actual plant pot, but to be honest with you, it really doesn't matter. Now, finally, what I did was the hearts. I curled them over. I didn't know what I was doing, but what I knew I wanted to was no balls, because they all fall off sometimes, and we don't want none of that. I've done that many times. So I wanted to do something different, and I just got one of these and curled it over, and then repeated that all around the edges. So you have the heart piece at the top, and in effect the point on the outside. You could do it the other way around if you wanted to, but yeah, think sort of different. And what you end up with is a cool plant pot that you can put absolutely anything you like in it, and these make also really good presents. Now, I haven't done this yet, but in my next video I will show you the plant pot with all the dirt and everything on it, because of course, forgot, didn't I? But I have got a very small plant that has outgrown its pot, and I'm going to put that in here. I've been meaning to do that for a really long time, and I think it's going to grow really well in this. So this is how you make a plant pot from polymer clay. That's too many P's. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. That was a bit quick. Time for a drinking. So this is a bit weird because I've only got one thing to show you, but here we go. You start with a ball into the clay, so a tool with a small ball tool. Oh my god, that's a blue ball. And to be able to make sure that you have a base, basically. If you're covering it in liquid polymer clay, you're not covering it in liquid polymer clay, are you? You are covering it in mica powder. So this is how you create a plant pot completely from polymer clay. So this is how you completely make a plant pot from polymer clay. No, don't like that either. So this is how you make a plant pot completely. No.